Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video where today we are back inside of Minecraft Hardcore, where today we are gonna build a silo. Before we leave the balcony, there is a little bit of work that has happened since the last video. I also haven't recorded probably in a little over a week and a half, so I don't really remember what we were doing, but I do remember that I wanted to build a silo. So yeah, let's show you what we've done to transform the village. So we now have a wall, and I thought that this would be a good platform to show it, but it's not completely done because I want to put these buttons to kind of like decorate it, and it's not on the reverse side, and it's not fully over there. Let's try and get a better vantage point. This is a perfect vantage point other than the fact that the tree's in the way, but that is okay. So we have a wall, and this is in hopes to obviously protect the village, and I do also want to eventually like light up the village, because I don't think right now it is lit up. But yeah, so this wall just goes all the way around. As you can see, there's no buttons on there. Eventually there will be, and it goes all the way around. It goes up, and then it stops for a bit because there's like a giant canyon on the other side, and then it resumes and it's back over here. There's also like a small wall behind this house, so yeah, doesn't fully encapsulate the area, but it is nice. Also, this house was actually much deeper. I moved it up to be in line with everything, that way it looks a little bit better. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to sleep real quick. So it is now morning. Also, I don't think I sound totally normal. I have allergies, and I have 2 dogs, and I am actually allergic to both of them. So I've known this for a long time, but yeah, sometimes some days are better than others, and some days are worse. So today's one of those worst days, but it's fine. Wanted to go ahead and make sure I was recording today. I have organized a couple of these areas. We still have 3 dried ghast. We still have this happy ghast. Eventually I do want to move him. One other thing that I've done is I put a path actually going over to the clay farm. And outside of that, I think that's really about it. We did move the nether portal, but I think I've already showed you guys that. I can't remember, but it is now behind the cow farm. We are going to move these eventually. I just haven't gotten around to doing that. And you know, let's just get some meat real quick, even though we don't really need it. Actually, we kind of could use a refill. And then I also have decided, and I haven't done it yet, but this path right here is going to end up turning into something like this, a little bit more natural, rather than just the cherry blossom wood. And sorry for that weird cut, but like I said, allergies, so I had to take a quick pause. But we also added a barrel here. This just contains lava buckets, that way we have some extra. As well, if we are going to go ahead and jump on over to our clay farm, let's first and foremost, we just grab that. We grab our water bottle. We grab all of the clay. This also could be used to get mud. So obviously this isn't the biggest farm and most productive. However, it works and it looks nice. So we might eventually make this farm like an actual big clay farm. But for now, this works perfectly fine. Maybe like below it, we'll do like a bigger one. Yeah, so like while we're here, obviously that just turned into clay. That's how quick it goes. But then I like to fill it up with water. That way it doesn't combine with the others, and put the dirt back in there. One thing I wanted to show you guys is we have this little trap door, which leads to a nice brick room, where we store our bricks, our slabs, you know, actual bricks, and yeah, and then obviously clay as well. So this I need to fill in. I need to get some actual coal down here. I do have coal on me, but I'm not going to do that right now. And I think we also had a bucket. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of just the production area for the clay. I figured barrels is perfect because we probably don't need too much, although eventually I might transform this, make it longer, or add chests instead. So yeah, that's the clay farm. And you can see it's already constructed more, but yeah, the path did the randomizer mod, or the shuffle mod, sorry, and I just did the pattern again. And it honestly, it turns out great. Shuffle mod, if you don't already have it, you want to keep it like really vanilla, perfect way to do that. So that's all the progress since last episode. The village is secured, the paths are cleaned up, and the clay farm finally has a proper storage room. But there's one problem. We still don't have a place to house our wood. So it's time to finally focus on a tree farm, where we can go ahead and house all of our wood and store it all within a silo. Well, I think I've already gone over this, but we do have the like woods, some certain woods down here. I do want to make like a saw blade here and like make it look like it's actually like cutting wood. Obviously it won't be, but just to kind of make it look a little bit like it's working. But this is going to be where we're working today. And we do have a bunch of materials, a bunch of wood types. You know, this is kind of primarily what we're going to be building out of. And then we also would like some brick probably in here as well. But yeah, this is the outline of what we're going to be building, and it is a silo. So I know silos don't really go like it's made like grain and, you know, like for farms kind of a thing. However, I figured a mill is hello there is kind of just used for not a mill, a silo. Sorry, I'm on one today. But yeah, a silo is used for storing goods. So I wanted, hello armadillo. There's a lot of armadillos over here. He just let out a scoot. I'll take it. So yeah, silo's gonna go right here. And it's going to store our wood. Like I said, don't really care that it doesn't make sense, but yeah, sometimes you just build stuff and you hope that it looks good. So what we're doing here. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed a little bit more steak. And we need some cobblestone in this build as well. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of stacks here, and it should be good to go, hopefully. So I'll meet you guys at the location for the silo. This is kind of the outline for the silo, so we are just going to go ahead, and that's not how you do it. Okay, can I do it like this? Where, no, all right. Got it. I was thinking I could maybe two-hand it, but that clearly is incorrect. So we're just gonna kind of, probably should just randomize it. Maybe that's what I do. However, I do also want like an outline, so we'll just kind of like do this, kind of just like that. Right, this should be easy because it's just here. So we'll kind of that. Should also be very easy. We'll just kind of get rid of everything because at this point it's pretty easy to decipher what. So that is kind of the idea. I probably should have randomized this. I also did realize that it's just going to end up being most of the blocks, and I had two stone spots, and it's fine. We can maybe randomize this a little bit. So we'll just kind of do that. So we have different types. So that should be good to go. So we're going to build this up by 6. So as it currently is 1, 2. So we'll kind of just do this. And we are just going to kind of currently keep it like this. It is becoming night already, which is fine. We'll kind of figure that out. So that should now be up 5. So we have to put 2 more after this. And we are now doing that final layer. So this is just kind of the starter. This is going to end up actually being the entrance for this. So we'll just kind of hop on down. We almost used all of our stone in our quick select. Let's go ahead and bring our stairs. We want to go ahead and first and foremost, let's go ahead and grab some spruce logs. What we'll do here is turn all of this into this, and we want some nice trapdoors. So this is going to go on the edge. We are going to go leave. We want to go 4 up, and then we're going to put that there and that there, and then the creeper is going to explode, ruin our building, and now we have to go again. So yeah, that right there is why I like to sleep at night, every opportunity that I can, really. Creepers are gonna creep, so it is what it is, but we can, I think a little dirt can't fix, so, and I didn't have enough. But that's fine. We'll figure that out eventually. What we want to go ahead and do is we want to outline this area. So we're going to go ahead and probably should randomize the mod. So we're going to go ahead and just outline kind of this area. If I can not have flowers in my inventory, that'd be sick. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and make it a little bulkier, give it a little bit more a design to it, make it look nicer. And then we are going to go ahead and like make certain areas a little bit bigger. So like we'll kind of go like this, and then these guys, oh right, forgot that they don't actually connect. So yeah, we'll just kind of go like this, that, and then kind of, I don't like that it all is the exact same thing, so we want this to be like different heights. So like that can go there. And then we were just gonna go with this. Oh. Totally okay. We'll go over here with this as well, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a feel. And then what we can do is certain areas like this, actually not like that, but certain areas we will also just go ahead and do that. So like that kind of makes sense. That now goes out a little bit more, but it's a little bit more bulky and feels a little bit more natural. So we'll kind of just go ahead and put a stair here. Some of these areas, so like something like this, for example, we're gonna go like that. We're then gonna fill this in, those both sides, and then we are going to do something like that, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a personality feel to it. So we'll kind of do that as well. So yeah, certain areas are going to be a little bit bigger. And then we probably, since I've actually done this side looks a lot better. We're going to make this actually go up a little bit more. And then, yeah, so like this is just kind of the design that we're going to be going for. And I'll go ahead and kind of fill this in how I think see fits. So I went ahead and removed this tree here, just because it was pretty much just touching our silo, which is not really what I want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move this and kind of put it like something like that kind of over there. So this is currently our silo. A little more bulky, a little bit more of a feel to it. Certain areas like this can kind of also get a little bit more of a design, just kind of fill in the gaps. Okay, so we currently kind of have a plan for the next layer. We are going to go ahead and go on up over here, and we are just going to go ahead and fill this on in. And this should hopefully look good, I'm hoping. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then what we are going to do, and I don't have slabs on me, we will go ahead and grab those, is we're gonna just go ahead and grab these two. Armadillo just chilling. I'm pretty sure I also still have that armadillo that I had trapped, and I think he's still there. So yeah, I'll probably have to move him as well. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we are going to shuffle mod this, and we're just gonna go ahead and go around this area. We want to go here and just kind of go every two. That's kind of what I'm going for. I think is what we want to go ahead and do. Great. Yeah, so that can kind of go here. That goes there. That's just more. I know that's not every two. Well, maybe we do it just every two. That's fine. We'll just kind of go out from here. So this would go here, this here, that there, that there, that there, then that there. And then go ahead and remove everything. So that's just to kind of add a little bit more personality to it. And then we can turn off the shuffle mod and then grab these guys. So what we are going to do now is on this side here. We are going to go like this. We'll just kind of go like that for now. And then we're going to go up a few. I think we're going to go up 5, I want to say. And we're just going to go from every 2 basically as well over here. Okay, so we have filled in every single gap with the... Oh, I was supposed to hit the scaffolding, but that's fine. So yeah, I was thinking about possibly changing this to oak, but decided not to. But yeah, I decided not to change it to oak. Decided to just keep the spruce, and then we are going to go ahead and fill every one of these gaps with our spruce wood. So yeah, unfortunately, we're going to currently get rid of that. So this is our current build. It's starting to come along. Still need some work for sure, but we're getting there. I also might I forget what it's called. Right click on them. If you don't strip them, that's what it's called. Might strip the log, make it look a little bit better as well. But for now, we're just gonna go from the middle and go on up. So this is our current design. Still gonna keep on going up, but I have made kind of a little bit of a balcony up there. So this is our scaffolding. We kind of go all the way up. I am also going to get rid of that wood, probably make it somewhat nicer in there. But yeah, so this is our current balcony. The reason we have it's an interesting, for one, it's an interesting design. For two, I needed something to fill this gap between the slab and the actual railing. So that kind of just made the most sense. Okay, so this is currently our silo. I'm honestly quite happy with it. We're still not done yet, but we're getting there. So that's good. I have also went ahead and kind of dug out a little area in here. So we want to go ahead and get that middle block, which should be right here. And we're just going to go all the way up with our log. Make it go all the way up. And this is just going to go pretty much the entire way. Also, I went for this interesting design, which I thought was kind of cool, I think. So yeah, what we are gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just put a ladder here. Figured I wasn't gonna save myself with it, but that's why we have feather falling boots, which actually I don't know if you guys knew that. I have feather falling 4, and that's kind of about it. We also don't have that great of tools. We do have this Fortune 3 Unbreaking 3 shovel. It's almost dead. I need to get mending on it. But yeah, so this is just gonna go all the way up. That's totally fine that it just cuts off there, because there's not gonna be another level. So yeah, this is kind of what we're going for. Obviously you could just kind of fall off, which obviously would not be the plan, not be advised, kind of a thing. I also think that might look a little bit better, give us a little bit more room. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I kind of go like this, and then I just kind of go out one more kind of everywhere. So I've kind of come up with kind of a little pulley system. So it kind of looks like it's, you know, holding something, some sort of bucket. So I don't really like that those textures connected, but I don't think there's really any way around that. But I mean, it looks good. Looks like it's kind of just working, which is exactly what I was going for. That looks better. I've just kind of replaced the actual stone walls with this. I also might end up actually replacing that middle bit as well. But that should pretty much be that. Okay, hello creepers, deciding to just spawn here. I absolutely hate that. And there's another one, sick. Love that you guys are just here. Yeah, that's so cool. So yeah, we're gonna have to clean this area out. The next step for our build. So right now there's nothing in here, but I'll kind of just put like a hay bale or something in there as well, just to make it look a little bit better. And then since we don't have a ladder all the way, just decided to put some scaffolding here. So yeah, what we are going to end up doing is we're probably going to put some spruce planks over here, and we're going to just kind of go out. So we are going to go here and then just kind of go out on this whole area. Just kind of looking at it from a distance, I think it looks really good. What we are going to end up doing, and I'll probably excavate it outside of episode, but we are going to have a basement in this thing. We'll probably have like this kind of just go on up. That's going to be like a storage room. This will be kind of just looking like containing grain or wheat or whatever you want to call it. Or will probably be a trap door here. It'll take us down into our actual tree farm. So this is, while this is kind of a cool building, it is supposed to have a purpose, and that purpose is a tree farm. So that is what we're going to be building towards. Now, what we want to go ahead and do is we're going to just kind of grab our brick, which we actually ended up grabbing from the clay farm, which was kind of the whole reason I made the clay farm in the first place, is because I was looking for that clay. What I might actually do is just kind of do that. That way, yeah, that way each side. Well, because then this is actually going out more. Okay, we'll do this. I actually don't know if I have enough brick, but yeah, we're gonna go up pretty much just two. The inside, well, this part of it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think I have enough, which is unfortunate. And I'll kind of put some slabs in here too, just to kind of make it a little bit better. Kind of just go up like that as well. We are missing, unfortunately, 2 bricks, which I can probably just grab. Technically, I can just move those. And then what we are going to do is we're going to kind of just make this kind of go up. If I can, might as well just grab the scaffolding, shall we? So yeah, we'll just put this, and then that is going to end up being kind of like just the top. That might go a little too high. Be something kind of like that. We just go like that, and then that's about it. So we had 2 brick left over. We probably have a little bit more, and then I do want to like slab this, kind of make it a little bit better, like in these little areas. But this right here is our roof, I think, for now. I might end up making it look a little bit weathered as well. Also, it is very dark in here, so I'm gonna need to add some torches. These will probably be eventually turned into lanterns, but for now this is totally okay. So we'll just kind of light it up. We'll light down the basement area as well. I did also not want this. I'll probably end up making this into something, but just for now I don't really need it. And yeah, we'll kind of like make this, because it definitely looks a little bit bland in here. We'll add a little bit more of a working to it, just to make it look a little bit better. We'll put like a torch back there, and then I might just put like some torches like here, and then I don't know, something like that as well. So I used every single one of my torches. This is just to light up the area so mobs don't spawn in here. I'll end up fixing the ground as well. This right here is our silo. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video where we built the silo. And you know, we're going to end up building a tree farm underneath it as well. But for now, I think that is kind of perfect. Perfect little spot to end it, building and completing our silo, quote unquote, because I do need to add a little bit more stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, do please like and subscribe. It shows me that you guys are liking the videos and this series, and just lets me know that you're liking it. Pretty much just as simple as that. So if you guys are like I said, hit that like button, and maybe consider subscribing. It is free. You can always revoke it if you end up not liking my content in the future. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.